This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Alright guys, so let's break this down today. As I'm looking at everything, right, we are up on gold. Very, very, very good level here, okay? Well, our call out on gold is doing great. What I'm looking for right now is that pullback. It's coming right now. So there's these areas that I want to see gold pull back to, and gold is going to mitigate most likely here. This is the top. What I'm looking at is this specific area here for potential buys. Yeah, that area and then this area here. I'm looking for potential buys here. For extensions to the downside, it's a break of structure, and then I'm going to look for an extension to the run to the upside here. So if you missed the call outs like here, like the buy areas here, no worries. This thing is going to pull back, and it's going to probably go to the 2.18. That's what I'm still looking for here. So just look for the pullback. Honestly, the pullback is going to come most likely here. So I'm going to put probably a stop or a buy limit around this price here. Give me 1 second. Let me do this right here. NFP news was really bad. From what I'm hearing, NFP news was really bad. Let's take a look at that right now as we take a look at gold. On that gold load. That area right here is what I'm looking for. I just typed it in the chat.
He's beginning to believe.
Okay. Nice middle would also be here as well. Those two areas is where I'm looking for the pullback. We had no forecast. Holy God. This is October's data? Why is this being released now? Everybody knows that I said this back in October that the data was so bad they were hiding it from us. And it was bad. They tried to prevent markets to go down. The US lost 105,000 jobs. That means we're bearish on jobs completely. The last negative report was January 2021. We had a negative NFP report. Wow. That's really bad. It's the worst news event since January of 2021. We added jobs. Manufacturing PMI is going to start coming out next year. It's about to launch right now. This might be the pullback. Manufacturing PMI. If it's good, gold will pull back. If it's bad, gold's going to run. There's no pullback on gold. This is bad. No, it's not too bad. At least it's over 50. This is not as expected, but at least it's over 50. So the news isn't the best, but you'll probably see drops in markets here. Yep. See that? See that, guys? Liquidity sweep here during NFP, and then a sell-off to where we expected here. This is textbook. This is going to break structure. XPX is going to break structure to the downside here, guys. We're going to see SPX go way probably down here. Did it break? Yeah, it broke. Yeah, we're going to see SPX come down here. Most likely. You got to wait for the pullback, though. Interesting that Dixie dropped too. I did not expect that. I was certain today that Dixie was going to move to the upside. Yeah, this thing is bearish. I would look for pullbacks for additional shorts on SPY. This is what I'm gonna do. SPY is bearish. Even on futures, it looks like it's an order flow. VIX here, bullish. Gold here looks somewhat bullish. So it's filling a gap to go bearish again. Let's look at what bonds are doing. What's the 10-year yield? Huh. Liquidity is probably heading to exotic pairs and gold. Waiting for the pullback, guys. Realistically, I'm just waiting for this pullback. Probably happen at 11 a.m. This right here is already a, what, 5,285 point move. It's kind of what I'm looking at. There is no pullback. It's going to keep running and extending, but I expect some type of pullback. Then a mitigation here probably. Then a pullback here, and then an extension to the upside. GU parked up, didn't break structure in that buy area, extended to the upside, hit my order block area that I marked up last night. You see that? And now pulling back. I would take all profits on GU. If you're in GU right now, I'm taking profits. USD CAD finally sold off to my area here. Let's look at crypto. This thing just came back to an order block here, you see? I actually don't like that this is a very balanced market. I don't like that. I like to see big movements with crypto. So the liquidity sweeps are simple and easy, you know? I'm looking at sells in this zone here for Bitcoin. Right, this is what I'm looking at. Sells here. Buys from last night already in profit, but this is what I'm looking at. USD CAD's kind of done. Thought this would actually do a reaccumulation here, but it didn't. Let's look at SPY, SPX here. SPX, I'm still looking for potential sells here. Or a run to this side here. And then a sell-off. Alright guys, sums up this session. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I mean, thank God last night's call was really that good. Last night's call was great. Last night's call, we gave out SPX, moved in our direction. You know, we gave out also gold, which this morning did the exact setup here. GU, talked about GU last night, moved in that direction. USD CAD, I talked about this last week. Been bearish here. Bitcoin, we've been talking about now for how many weeks here of this sell-off here after it hit this zone at 94. You know, and if we're looking at MSRT, MSRT is going to get squeezed out to 120, like we talked about. We talked about Nvidia coming here to 160, and coin selling off as potentially well. So at this zone. All right, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all, and I will talk to y'all soon. Wait for that reversal at 10 a.m. And pay attention to price around this time. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.